All right, let's train our calculator skills and rounding skills a little bit. Let's solve this linear equation. So first one, we have x minus 7 divided by a fraction that is a 15 over square root of 16. 5 is the numerator. Square root of 16 is the denominator. So since we have a fraction inside another fraction, the left-hand side is called a complex fraction. The whole thing is equals to 10. So how do you get out of this complex fraction? First thing you got to do is you have to multiply the denominator on both sides. So x minus 7 is equals to 10 times this denominator, which is 5 over square root of 16. By the way, 5 slash 16 is the same thing as 5 divided by square root of 16, just like 4 slash 7 is 4 divided by 7. All right, this one I would like to use a calculator to do it. So x minus 7, I would approximate this into and then round my answer to 4 decimal places. So this is how I do it. 10 times 5 divided by that. So you take 10 and then you multiply by 5 and then you divide it by the square root of 16. How do you get the square root? You type the second and then you type the x square key. You have to type these two keys to get to the square root. And then enter, you have a 12.5, so we don't need to round anything, 12.5. And then you add 7 on both sides, plus 7 plus 7, x is equals to 12. 2 plus 7 is 9. That's the first one. Okay, B, we have a similar problem in B. So B is a 3x plus 1 divided by 6 over square root of 20, that is equals to 8. Let's multiply the denominator. So 3x plus 1 is equals to 8 times 6 divided by square root of 30. 3x plus 1. So we have 8 times 6 divided by square root of 20. 20 or 30? 20. I wrote 30. All right, we have to round, so that is around 10.7331. And then I subtract 1 on both sides. Oh, you can do this, everything in your calculator. So 10.7331. 10.7331. So minus 1, that's how you do it. So you have a 9.7331, and then after that you divide this. Just type divided by, you will see ANS. ANS means the previous answer, divided by 3, and then you have to round again. So x is approximately equals to 3.244. You add 1 to the 3, so that will be 3 plus 1 is equals to 4. So that is B. And then C, I'm going to move down. So if you want to save the problem, you have to take a screenshot. So C is 2 minus 6x divided by 7 over square root of 30 equals to 8. So first we have 2 minus 6x equals to 8 times 7 over square root of 30. So 8 times 7 divided by, second hit the x square key and then type a 30. Need to approximate that. So that is 10.2 224. And then 2242. You add 1 to the 1. And then 2 minus 6x. Subtract 2 on both sides. So 10. You can do everything in your calculator. So 10.2242. If you don't want to do any mental math, subtract 2. So that is, I will write it out. 2242 minus 2. Negative 6x equals to 8.24. Oh, come on. Keep writing the wrong stuff. 2242. 42, and then you divide it by negative 6. So x is equals to 8.2242 divided by negative 6. We have 1 point in negative, 3707. All right, so that is C, and then we move on to D. I think there is a problem in the numbering, right? So let's go back to the top really quick. So we have A, B, C, and D, and then E, and then F. Okay, then we are moving on to D. So moving on to D. In D, we have x minus 0.52 divided by, oh, you will see this kind of equations in statistics. That's why I bring this type up. Divided by 10 equals to 1.8. You will see this type of equations in your stats class. That's why we have to bring this up. First, we take 1.8 times the entire square root term. So x 0.52 equals to 1.8 times the entire square root term, 0.2, 1 minus that, divided by 10. The purpose is I want to train your calculator skill. So we have 1.8 multiply, and then you type a big square root, second x squared. Type the x squared key. And then inside this parenthesis, you type 0.2 times open parenthesis, 1 minus 0.2, and then close parenthesis. Check your calculator. Did you close parenthesis? The close parenthesis is right next to the division. If not, your answer will be all wrong. Divided by 10. Sure, we need to do some approximation, of course. 0.227, add 1 to the 6. And then you have x minus 0.52. All right, you have 0.2277 plus 0.52 to get your answer. 0.2277 plus 0.52. How do I delete that? 0.7477 is my final answer. Again, this is only approximation because I approximated this quotient, product. And then moving on to E. Which color should I use? Let's use white. E. 3 minus 2x divided by square root 0.4. 1 minus 0.4 divided by 20 equals to 3.15. Alright, 3 minus 2x, I need to take 3.15 times this big square root term, 0.4, 1 minus 0.4 divided by 20. So we have 3.15 times second square root, 0.4 times 1 minus 0.4 divided by 20. 0.3451. And then 3 minus 2x. And then I subtract 3 on both sides. So that is a 2x equals to this answer. Minus 3. What do I get? 0.3451 minus 3. Alright. And then I take that divided by negative 2. Negative 2.6549, and then take this negative divided by negative 2. I have around 1.32745. Let's just keep all of them. If you want to stick with 4 decimal places, then that will be 1.3275. If you want to stick with 4 digits on the right hand side of the decimal point. So that is E, and then we have one more to go. F. 6 minus 4x divided by the square root of 3 times 4 minus 2.5 divided by 15. That equals to 7. So first 6 minus 4x, we have 7 times this big square root term. Okay, let's do it. 7 times square root 3 times open parenthesis 4 minus 2.5 close parenthesis divided by 15. Could you please check your close parenthesis? If the close parenthesis is not there, then this will be a huge mistake because they will do 2.5 divided by 15 first, take 4 minus that, and then you do the multiplication, which is a mistake. So this one we have around 3.8341. 6 minus 4x, and then you subtract 6 on both sides, so 3.8341 minus 6, that is negative 2.1659, and then you x is equals to negative 2.1659 divided by negative 4. We have 0.541475, so that one you keep all the decimal places. To keep 5, 4, 0.5415. You add 1 to the 4. Alright, so that will be the end of this example. If you think my lesson is helpful, please subscribe, click the like, share this video out for me. I appreciate your help really, really much. I see you all in the next lesson. Signing out.